absolutely. And I really look at this site and the people involved in it as safeguarders of a fundamental truth about strength and performance. That's what I really see our role being is safeguarding and disseminating the truth about strength and performance, and so that it's always there for people, no matter what floods in from outside of us. Errors and misinformation. We'll be safeguarding this truth, and hopefully for generations to come.
Yeah, that's a fantastic point. I love that legacy philosophy that you just shared there. It is important to balance the ledger, and I think it's really important to give people an option and to balance the ledger. And I think this industry has lost so much of the great things that it had, the culture and the camaraderie, the honesty, the transparency. I just feel that we've gone so far away from that. If I can use the inverted commas, culture being a combination of the sport and fitness industry, American influence, Western led, we've gone too far away from it. So this is a fantastic opportunity to get back to the roots and just be honest, straight down, and give the people an opportunity. And I'm optimistic to think that people will flock towards that, but the reality is it is a choice. We'll give you a choice. You don't have to get sucked into the drain of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
I think it'd be nice to have, somewhat of a one-stop shop place to go to be able to find anything from powerlifting to bodybuilding to Olympic lifting to any sort of training philosophy, all in one place, and not have it driven necessarily by one person, but by a whole group of people. I think it'd be a great, just to be able to kind of keep it there. I love the safekeeping idea. I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, we're, I really think that the people that are going to come to this site are going to see us for what we are, which is no BS. They're going to be able to trust the content that we put out there, and it's going to come from many different sources, like you guys said. Some of us are going to overlap on topics, but we're going to cover the gambit, I think, across all the different disciplines. And I'm hoping that we're going to be able to cover everything, and it's all going to be focused around what we've all seen in the gym, and done ourselves, versus this study or that study. So
we're going to have a lot of people who are going to be able to overlap and be able to reach into not only their disciplines but other disciplines, and again, just kind of keep an intelligent conversation going for everyone, so there isn't just one figurehead of Olympic lifting, powerlifting, bodybuilding, etc., where if someone questions your not necessarily your authority, but just exactly what you meant by this or that, it's not going to be taken as an affront or a fight. It's going to be taken as again, an intelligent conversation, trying to progress things and really understand, for the person to be able to communicate it better, and also for the next person to understand it, which just ends up making everybody better.
Yeah, it's a great point.
I agree, and that's one thing that I'd love all of us to do is, if you have a question or comment on anybody, be it the full-time people or guests, question them on it, even us internally. It does nothing but help everybody else. So
yeah, as long as we do everything we do with respect for the individuals, then there's not going to be a problem. This is going to be a true down and dirty exchange of ideas, an exchange of theories and philosophies, and that's what we want. We want people to see things for what they are.
I wanted to go into kind of the member benefits real quick, just to give people an idea of what we got going on. Basically, we're asking you to join the site. If you're looking for good information, if you don't like it, you can stop. It's going to cost you $5 per month. You're going to get a daily strength lesson. That's just something we throw out there that says, hey, if you do this, you're going to get strong. It's a lot like what Jesse has going on over at his site. Q&As with some of the top coaches in the business. This is going to be the full-time people. There's 10 of us on board. Anything from nutrition to Highland Games to powerlifting to Troy, like getting jacked and doing bodybuilding. Exclusive interviews, content that you can only find here. Interviews and articles. You won't find them anywhere else. They're going to be on here, and that's it. One-on-one coaching and mentoring. For a lot of that, sure, additional fees may apply, but you're going to get a discounted rate. How-to videos covering form and technique on all major strength exercises, and we also urge you to, if you need help, if you have a Q&A question, post a video. and say, hey, what does this look like? What's wrong? And one of us or all of us will jump on there and help you. Articles, again, from our coaches and other authors. You got access to a training log where you can keep your training right there. If you got a question anytime, I mean, I wouldn't expect all of us, if we got 2,000 members, to check every log every day. But that gives you a place to put your log, and you can come to us and say, hey, on January 4th, I did this. Send a link to that part. Can you comment on it? We've got more features coming up. I would love to do kind of a consumer reports thing where, we've talked about none of us are in bed with anybody. But I'd like to do a consumer reports thing where, we pull in, if a big supplement's big right now, we pull it in and, we get one of the science-minded guys to tear it apart and say, is this good or is it bullshit? Or we have somebody use it and, give it to one of the meatheads like me and have me use it, and then give it to like Sean and have him bring it to the lab, and let's see where science meets real world with products from a non-jaded point of view.
I think that's awesome. I'd love to. I'd love for that to happen. I'd love to be a part of that, and I think that would really. I think that would really make some waves and really be a hell of a lot of fun. I think right there.
Oh, I think
that's worth $5 right there. To find out that someone's pure whey protein has 50 grams of maltodextrin per scoop.
Exactly. And I think with the people we have, we've got the access to be able to do that.
Yep.
And then the store. We're gonna have stuff in the store right now. It's gonna be really simple. There's probably gonna be one or two things, but look for good stuff to come. Everything in that store is gonna be for members only, and you're gonna get discounted rates anywhere you find it. If Jesse puts it.
What's the discount on the shake weight?
The shake weight, we're giving those away right now for $1.99 for
good.
4 of
them.
Good. We're really trying to get those out to the public because we think it's the next big thing.
Are you going to post a video on how to use those with your feet, so?
I'm going to start doing the certification.
Well, good.
I'm going around to all the gyms and certifying people in that.
I want to see Phil greased up and shaved up using the shake.
With a shake. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, so look for stuff to come there. I'd love to be able to just hook up with everybody out there that's doing seminars, this and that, and say, hey, can we give it to our members for $25 off, $50 off, whatever. We can't build that overnight. So, we've actually thrown this site together in about 3 weeks' time, and we've already got some great content up. And, come join us, and let's see what we can build.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. I'd just like to add, this is the time to get in on this, the ground floor here, because there's going to be a lot of content, and it's going to be good. And the sooner you join, the faster you're going to be able to get up there and start taking advantage of it.
Yeah, I agree. We've got a lot of folks from a lot of different disciplines. Myself with the kettlebell background, and Troy with the Olympic stuff, and Phil doing his Highland Games. You don't have a lot of the sites don't have so many different experts, if you will. I use the term loosely. In these facilities. Again, I think we're offering something that's just not out there.
Yeah.
I think that's something that's going to set us apart even more. Is the fact that everyone's actually excited to be here and wants to do it, opposed to kind of begrudgingly asked to put up content, answer questions, etc. And I think that's going to be the big thing. Everyone's actually here wanting to do it, on board, and ready to really make it happen. So I think that's more exciting than just about everything else.
Yeah.
That sounds good. I just want to thank you guys for coming.
We look forward to working with you.
All right, thanks for having us.
Thank you, Phil. Excited to be here, dude.
Brian, Troy, as I said, I'm excited. I thought for a while that I was the only one who cared.
You're not alone, my friend. You're not alone.
Yeah, there's a few.
I found Phil, and I said, "There's 2 of us."
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
And then Phil's introduced me to others. So I'm excited because we've got a lot of work to do. It's fun work, but it's so needed.
Yeah, I agree.
It will be a labor of love for all of us. I believe that.
I think so too.